Hey guys, how's it going? It's May 19th, 2020. This is my second video I've ever made. I'm just going to be talking about something that Elon Musk tweeted. If you don't know, Elon Musk recently tweeted that full self-driving is going to go up another $1,000. It's currently $7,000. And it's going to go up to $8,000 on July 1st. Now, the reason this is important is because $7,000 is a lot of money for a lot of people, including me, and people are deciding whether or not it's worth it to buy full self-driving. And according to Elon Musk, if you believe him, which I do, I love everything he says, but it's still a lot of money. He says, and he tweeted that Tesla full self-driving option cost rises by $1,000 worldwide on July 1st. Order a Tesla online in less than 2 minutes at tesla.com. And then he tweeted, the full self-driving price will continue to rise as the software gets closer to full self-driving capability with regulatory approval. At that point, the value of full self-driving is probably somewhere in excess of $100,000. This is amazing to me because I was always wondering how they're going to value full self-driving, and this gave us a lot of insight into how they're going to drive it and leading up to the autonomous taxi network. And I think that $100,000 that Elon Musk is alluding to is not for just driving around the city, driving for yourself. That has to be for the full self-driving. Uh, Autonomous taxi network. That's the only way I think they could get to that valuation. Maybe, maybe not. But they've also mentioned in earnings calls that they will be soon offering a subscription service. So currently, it still makes sense to bundle it into your loan if you're getting a loan for the car. But as the price keeps getting higher and higher, they did mention that it will be available as a subscription service. And that's just another revenue stream for Tesla. So, given that the future value is going to, is going to be $100,000 and it's currently 7,000, does it make sense right now to go ahead and buy it? Um, right now, for $7,000, what you get is an enhanced autopilot. You get auto lane changes. You get the adaptive cruise control, and then coming soon this year, it'll be able to recognize stoplights, stop signs, and it'll be some limited city driving. You also get the summon feature, which is pretty cool. Um, but other than that, the $7,000 is really just for the upcoming full self-driving, where you'll be able to, on your way to work, uh, drink coffee, watch a movie, do work, or whatever. That's kind of the dream. It's going to be a lot more relaxing, a lot less stressful, commuting to and from work and going on road trips potentially. All of that is very exciting. And so $7,000 is a lot of money, but is it going to be worth it in the future? And so let's just look at the numbers real quick. So this is where I was kind of blown away. If what Elon Musk says is true and the true value of full self-driving is $100,000, this is potentially one of the best decisions you can make with your car, possibly one of the best investments, because it truly is an investment if the autonomous taxi network is going to make you money. So basically, how do we look at this? Say, according to Elon Musk on the last earning call, he said he said that it would be 1 year once the autonomous robo taxis. He said as early as 2021, which is next year. Historically, Elon Musk has been um, extremely optimistic in his timelines. So I'm going to be extremely pessimistic in my timeline on just trying to estimate this. So say it takes 5 years to roll out the autonomous robo taxis. Um, the rate of return from 7,000 to 100,000 over 5 years, you'd have to earn an equivalent of 70% each year in the stock market to match the value that you're getting by buying full self-driving today. Um, It's absolutely crazy. And of course, like this isn't just guaranteed. There's no guarantee that Tesla will ever reach full self-driving and have a robo-autonomous taxi network. But as of right now, they are way ahead of anyone else, way ahead of GM Cruise, way ahead of Waymo, Google's Waymo, and they are without a doubt the most likely to actually get to full self-driving, to get to the autonomous taxi network. It's not really, to me, in my opinion, this is all my opinion, it's not really a matter of if but when. And that's the big variable. Is it going to take 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? My guess, maybe closer to 5 years, maybe sooner. If so, if you have the money, then I would choose definitely to get put it $7,000, $7,000 now, $8,000 after July 1st, to get the full self-driving, just because the potential there is really, really huge. Um, the software is going to make huge margins for Tesla. That's why I'm a big fan, big investor in Tesla. Obviously, a lot of people are. It's a super popular hot stock right now. Definitely pretty overpriced, around 800, I think. So in the long term, it's a great stock to own. And if you've got the money, you're buying a Tesla right now, or maybe you already own one, you might want to look into the full self-driving. But of course, the big risk is if and when Elon Musk and Tesla deliver on the full self-driving robotaxi network, and also if the value is correct, if it's really worth $100,000, um, that might be a good guess. It's hard to say. Obviously, it depends on how often, how frequently you would rent out your car, um, and how often you get rides if you live in a big city. So a lot of variables in how it's really truly valued. But $100,000 might be a reasonable estimate over the lifetime of the vehicle. It's really hard to say how it'll turn out. It'll be really interesting to see what comes next, and how much also, if you don't want to throw $7,000 down, $8,000 down right now, how much the subscription for that type of service is. Be really interesting to see what they come up with. I'll be following it closely. As always, thumbs up. Please thumbs up the video if you liked it, if it helped you at all. Leave down in the comments if you have any questions or criticisms. This is like real back of the napkin. I use my BA2 plus for my finance degree to do a quick ROI on this. Either way, any way you kind of switch and turn up the numbers, I'd be curious to see what y'all think. If y'all want to switch up the numbers, let me know. But any way you kind of twist and turn it, as long as it happens relatively soon and it is as valuable or roughly as valuable as he says it will be, and I think it will, because I think it'll lead to essentially a monopoly at first, because no one else is going to have that type of technology. It's going to take them years to catch up, and try and emulate what they're doing right now. Uh, I think they're going to be able to obviously undercut Lyft and Uber in prices, because they're taking out the most expensive parts, the human driver and the insurance. Not to mention all the fuel savings by being electric, maintenance savings by being electric versus human Uber, Lyft drivers driving a gasoline, ICE, internal combustion engine, mechanical car that has a lot more moving parts, issues, oil, gas, all those variables. So they're definitely going to undercut them on price, and probably corner the market on that for a while until someone else can catch up to them. And I think it'll be extremely valuable, and I think it's probably a pretty good thing to purchase right now. Um, Obviously, I sound like a huge fanboy because I am, but let me know your thoughts, and thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Appreciate it, guys. See y'all. Hey, I mean, if you're still watching, you're just staring at this like and subscribe sign, you should definitely do it. Really helps me out. This is my second video, so hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. Leave a comment if you didn't like it. If you did like it, definitely hit that like button for the algorithm. It really helps me out. I know there's a lot of crazy numbers and super opinionated, but hit that like button, subscribe, and comment. We'll get into it. Let's go.